a more secure way of sending that information. Now, when you have a national identification card, right, you will also be connected into the Internet of Things via the blockchain, right? So every transaction that you do, right, will be transparent, will be accountable to you, right? And that's where the real intrusiveness of the national identification system comes in. It's not the fact that they're taking your fingerprint or your toe print or your iris scan. No, it's not the fact that it's taking your biometric information. It's the fact that it will be able to track and have information on everything that you do as a person, every transaction that you do, who you make the transaction with. For example, there was a video that I watched about the blockchain technology as it relates to a car dealership, right? And it shows you that when a car is manufactured, using a smart contract, information can be passed from the manufacturer to the supplier, then to the dealer, and then to the owner. But in each case, when the information is passed, right, the previous information is also stored, so you can see a history of information on the vehicle, where exactly it's coming from, how much money it was bought for or sold for, all that. So it's all trackable, right? It's all accountable. It's the same thing when it comes to your national identification card, right? That's why the Minister of Defense is pushing that this national ID is going to be the solution for crime. It's going to be the solution for the scamming thing, because right now you have a lot of Jamaicans with multiple identifications, multiple passports, multiple birth certificates, multiple TRNs, multiple voters' IDs, right? This national identification system will eliminate all of that, right? Using the blockchain technology, using 2-factor or 3 or 4-factor authentication, right? Right? So, again, all of this ties you into the Internet of Things, because the idea is to connect everything around us, whether it be your household appliances, your vehicles, your smart devices, things in the environment, for example, your street lamps, parking meters, even the pipes that carry water underneath the road, all these things will be connected to the internet and will be able to record and sense data and communicate that data in order to function more smartly or function more efficiently, right? But the problem is, when you are digitalizing everything, you are collecting so much data, it's important for you to have security for all that data, and that's where the blockchain comes in, right? Total surveillance, total accountability, right? So that's how the so-called white man will achieve his the pinnacle of his new world order, right? So let's get into some scriptures that delve more into this. This is Psalm 64 and let me start at verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Because this really is a snare. It's a trap, right? Because once this system is fully set up, there is nowhere for you to hide any transaction. There is nowhere for you to hide who you are, right? And what you're doing, from the government or from the super AI that the so-called white man is working on right now, right? They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep, right? Because this right here is very deep, yo. People are looking on the surface and saying that, it's the government taking their biometric data and that's intrusive and all that, but they don't understand the real reason behind it, yo. The real reason behind it is total surveillance, total accountability of every transaction that you do, yo. Right? Everything that you do will be able to be visible, right, through the blockchain technology, yo. There will be nothing that you can hide from the government, right? And we can look at some of the bullet points that the government has here in their brochure for the national identification system, right? And here we go. It says, there will be legal provisions established to protect the use and misuse of personal information, right? Let me just get to one of the points where I wanted to bring out. All right, right, so it says the national identification system will be a national database of all Jamaicans, providing each citizen with a unique national identification number. NIDS is a secure and reliable way to verify a person's identity. Personal information as well as biometric data in the form of fingerprint for each individual will be collected and stored in the national database along with their unique number. Persons will be required to use their national identification number when transacting business at any government office. Eventually, a multi-purpose smart card will be used along with the number. Exactly. Right? So, here are the benefits for the government. It says it minimizes the capacity for a person to assume multiple identities. Right? Persons prevents illegal activities like money laundering and tax evasions because every transaction that you do will be monitored by the government, right? Or will be regulated by the government. Simplifying the government processes and eliminating paper costs and administrative tasks by reducing the need to register each benefit and or obligation. Helps fight against crime by giving relevant authorities access to a secure database that captures civil and biometric data of citizens and residents in Jamaica. Right? And as I said, this is a brainchild of the United Nations, not just Jamaica. This is not Jamaica forcing something on its citizens and you know, invading the privacy of its citizens or whatnot like that. This is coming from above, yo. This is coming from above the Jamaican government. Right? Let me get back to Psalm 64. All right, this is verse 7. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. So shall they make their own tongue to fall upon them, and all that see them shall flee away. Right, because we, through the Spirit of the Lord, are revealing, you know, the iniquities of this man, you know, the plans of this man, right? And, you know, just as I said, I can bring out another precept, 2 Corinthians. A second here. 2 Corinthians 2. And verse 11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And that word devices means an evil plan or a thought. All right, so we know the plans of the so-called white man through the Spirit, you know, of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know, to studying the scriptures and to, you know, paying attention to what's going on in the society. And we bring out that information to the people, to the elect of the people, you know, that can truly understand what is going on, right? And of course, the precept that we always bring out, Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, again, we stretch that this NIDS system, this national identification system, is not the mark of the beast. This is a precursor or a stepping stone to the mark of the beast. Right? And that no man might buy or sell save either at the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? Because you won't be able to do business with the government or with private entities without this national identification number or this national identification card. Right? And soon after that, you know, after the card is implemented, the next thing is to microchip you, because they're going to say that, you know, the card can be lost, you know, so why not just embed it into you directly. Right, that's a more efficient thing, and that's ultimate. That's the end goal. You know, the end goal is to have everybody and everything connected to the Internet of Things. You know, communicating through the blockchain. You know, everything and everyone. You know, collecting data and transmitting that data. You know, through a decentralized database that can be accessed by a supercomputer to have total and perfect omniscience. So. Right, that is the end all be all of this whole system. It's not just about invading your privacy by taking your biometric data. No, it's about the elite's desire to be omniscient, you're all knowing. Right, to number all of you. Right,